Last week, we saw Punk win it over JB to take Wednesday Night Fights 33. But with his absence in this week's WNF 34 top 8, and with the return of the back-to-back champion CHRISCCH, will this weekly tournament be once again taken over by Seth? Let's find out. Starting off with a top 8 winner side match, we've got MATAOJA and his Balrog, who went through Zen Katsuragi, No Apple Pie for You, Senpai 817, and finally Stupendous to make it through. There he'd go against Alex Myers and his Chun, who took down Nephew, Balrog, and lastly Eli the Curry to face the Balrog player. Although you'd usually see Chun-Li's play a footsie-heavy game across almost all matchups, in this match, Alex Myers would be forced to constantly trade blows with MATAOJA because of how aggressively the boxer player forced his way in. With how well both these characters could sustain their rushdown, every round would be decided with who could open up their opponents first.
The blocks Myers will wake up here, but you gotta be careful, you gotta find a way out. He's sitting on CA, he's gonna put up already. This is activation time, back to the screen. Ooh, is he dead? Not yet.
Not
a little
quite.
bit more.
No instant overhead stomp. Runs out of V-trigger. How's much overhead stomp?
He don't!
Challenged.
And he's sitting on all this bark and activate at any point, makes the overhead relatively safe. The V-reversal, Myers the 9s and the plus frames, well, my man's still back in. Ooh, Myers could make this comeback with the EX. Just awesome the turn, and there's the throw. MATAOJA taking it.
Ready to lose?
Activation.
Yep.
Blocks it out, of course. No, oh, there's a confirm, and Myers go right for the CA.
I love it. Not gonna kill, but that's gonna set up off this. So what's it gonna be? I think this is a real 50-50. No,
reversal with the punish. He tried to press and was denied.
Going down in losers, we've got MORTSY and his FANG, first eliminated AM Kid to go against MIRA's Laura, who got sent down to the losers bracket after being defeated by Prototype. In their match, although Laura may have the upper hand at first glance when looking at this matchup, that would only hold true if she could pin down FANG at either corners of the stage. But with how well MORTSY escaped MIRA's clutches each and every time, the Laura main would have to play cat and mouse against MATAOJA for almost the entirety of the match, dealing with his mix-ups while doing so.
Oh my god, that was about to be the sickest combo ever. But here's how it starts. MIRA getting the offense when goes for another TP, but I like it. Show the option.
EX right through the car, can't do that for free, my friend. I love that. But the wake-up mask with the right leg, checking the dash back. MORTSY needs a little bit more with the forward, that'll definitely help out.
Right now, just spacing out these fireballs from Laura, and that's what you have to do, right? Unless you have an option that can go through it, or you can react from the right range and sweep it, you have to space them out so that you don't have to hold it. And
the double sweep?
I love it.
How to stay alive now, MORTSY able to switch the position in terms of momentum and put MIRA back in the corner. V-reversal though, I like that. Get him off. You don't need to be put in here. You gotta figure out a way. We'll see Great Life 2 is gonna make this next hit hurt. Crush, follow up. That eliminated that 10% scaling right there. I love that. Things like that just work out in your favor, but too far out maybe for a punish right there in the sweep.
MIRA backing off, throwing off the EX. Oh, and I really like the answer for the enhanced cloud from FANG. Get rid of that fireball. Oh man, but here it's gotta block this out. This is so tough. What a throw tech.
The throw tech to stay alive, the will to stay alive. But for how long? Look at her. She's like, I only need to do it right now. And I like this kind of game plan. You have to go to him. You got to go to MIRA right now at this point. And MORTSY, the onus is on him to go to MIRA right now.
Yes.
You can't do anything at this point. The flow, look at him desperately trying to swing, but it ain't gonna happen like that because MIRA just got one hit. Reversal, she's 20.
Yes.
Crouching you to kick for the finish. EX stays in front, good blocks. Reversal chase down for great blocks. Not enough time to just be able to block up, hands up.
And good awareness from MORTSY there to punish. I knew that wasn't a safe bolt situation. That was misconfirmed from MIRA. And now he's backing off. Thought option to just throw out some poison, get the little bit of take damage. Out of
I'm very scared for either player right
terrifying.
now.
Terrifying.
You're never out of it. When V-trigger is activated, it's like this could be over for MORTSY. Even without bar, it's still difficult.
Oh, that's the thing, right? She doesn't even need bar. Like, obviously it helps, but she gets so much out of V-trigger, and she's still not out there. Okay, and just gets clipped. Yep, clipped trying to walk back. That was tough for MORTSY. I have to imagine, even if he won that, he is sweating right now.
After taking down MATAOJA, Alex Myers would then advance to the winner's final to face the man responsible for sending MIRA down to the loser's bracket, Prototype and his E-Honda. Now going against a more passive character than his previous opponent, Alex Myers' Chun-Li would now return to what his character does best, slowly winning the game by being on top of the neutral for most of the match. But even though this might be quite the waiting game, Prototype's E Honda doesn't really rely much on pokes nor chipping away his opponent's life one button at a time. If he knocks you down even just once, then you'd be sure he'll be increasing that pressure tenfold at a moment's notice.
That's ridiculous.
Those big, strong sumo arms.
That's a with legs right there. No big deal though.
Now,
Air, no problem.
Prototype has V-trigger and cancel, and he's I think he maybe. Oh, he just gets it back. I thought he might have been able to kill with the right combo in the super, but he takes it anyways. Good.
One more hit to do it. The expert, no big deal though. You are leading in health and damage. Back though again into his loving arms. I was trying to catch the back dash too. Now with Alex Myers hold that meter. CA, that's a lot of damage. I don't think it's going to kill. That's a big boy. Taking a lot of fast right there. But that's a good Oki situation, right?
Yes.
With the setup. Oh, the bait. Easy bait oven, baby.
Oh, that takes his turn. Good back round up. Another V reversal.
Missing the tried it. Oh no, don't let this be the doing, but the wake up of Bari Light. I love that.
Gonna get good damage off this. Okay,
yeah.
EX.
Oh, Myers, you see that angry shimmy right there? My man had some anger behind it. He definitely had some anger issues behind that one. But put back in the corner, Prototype with a great move, activation, nice the plus range, the time to stay alive. Myers again, put back in the corner, the plan to pull him up, like, don't let this man come back. Do not let this man come back. He has been here, and he will continue to be here, but he does not.
He wasn't ready to punish. Like I said, trying to punish the normal SBK is really hinky sometimes.
Not about the second one. There's always a second shot. Wake up, DPEX version. Myers the jabs, the medium.
The stagger. Look at all the damage he's built up already with hardly doing any real combos. Just pokes, just chip damage, exactly.
That is sweep from Prototype.
A couple hard reads.
Uh-oh. He's getting closer and closer to that C8 kind of range, but here's the clutch of Prototype. Adding up the meter and the damage on the deck, put him in the corner. What's the dead? There is no wake up. It's going to be
did he drop it?
See you in the loser.
He dropped it.
No way, but he picks it back up. Mr. Wasabi, that's a 5-second rule.
After eliminating MIRA, MORTSY would reach loser semifinal where he'd go against CHRISCCH and his Seth, who first took down Nova Spec, and then MATAOJA to face MORTSY's FANG. Although MORTSY might have done a very good job at escaping MIRA in his previous match, his bout against CHRISCCH would now paint a completely different picture. The Seth player keeping a tight grip whenever he grabs a hold of MORTSY's FANG.
Guys, MORTSY stays in front, because he's trying to answer back, and they have feature activation, so this will help out.
Smart reacts. Dude, right? And reacts the poison balls suck. That's gonna be no activation. He's waiting for it. Once they get more damage, better opportunity. Yep, keep his offense going. Hold his plus range. Side switch, obviously.
Yeah, MORTSY's waiting for that comeback.
What a call out! That chase down. He can chip out here.
You don't need to. You can save that ball. I don't know what he's saving it for.
Gosh. Big damage. Put him in the corner. Get that poison damage taken away. Call out the jump attempt. I like it.
Bro, I like the games for Chrissy. They haven't been baited out too much. Then he'll introduce that break. Also introduce this beast.
Yo.
You cannot towel crouch. I got you, dog. I got something for you.
That was like the first time I have seen that in Wednesday Night Fights. He actually confirmed the counter hit suck and actually got a combo off of it. That was godlike.
It's one thing that you'll get that off. It's one thing to get that counter hit, right? Get that maximum damage and corner carry. CHRISCCH put on the plus range. MORTSY trying to get a punish, but just a little too late on those hands. It's hard to deal with that. And Chris working on that bar. This is a lot of damage. Done enough for the kill. Yep. Never mind. You were right. I'm done.
After eliminating MORTSY, CHRISCCH would advance to the loser's final to do the same to Alex Myers to advance to the grand final once again to face Prototype. CHRISCCH, the player who's supposedly more comfortable in this situation because of the numerous times he's reached grand finals, would actually hand the lead to Prototype early on, unsure of how to deal with E Honda's surprisingly high damage output.
Stays in front, and he was confident enough to DP there. And he just does it.
Saved it right there. You can take these throws.
Oh my gosh, I think he hit it. Oh my god. I got hit. I swung.
Bro, I would have swung too.
Off of a crush counter with the EX special. Dude, it hurts. Okay, even the EX has up there is fine. He armors through the move and doesn't have to do pressure.
Hey, okay, V reversals, and Chris does not have a follow-up. Tries to pull it back, but the blocks are on the deck. And the text too. He's not taking a damn thing. Crushing medium plus range, but not anything behind it. Accent block 2. Staying outside that distance where it's going to become a problem, right?
Yeah, just out of the range, and again, doing a good job of stand blocking it, which is something you have to do against Seth. But now this is where the mix-up comes in. You know, you block all these axe kicks, and then it starts opening up the jump-ins for free. Dead. Det. D-E-D, det. Next game.
Yeah, just want to move to the next game. Hit the start button. Just, you know, push over the cutscene.
Okay, how's he gonna activate? That's what he's looking for. I like this from CHRISCCH. Just throw it out, make him block all this. Don't let him get his V-trigger going. Okay, there it is. Now a couple hits, and this is gonna be in Prototype's favor. He has to hold the jump in though because he's afraid of the axe kick. The dash up.
Trying to put the offense off, but it's not gonna happen. That you see him try to put the offense immediately on CHRISCCH. He's like, I gotta finish this guy off. CHRISCCH is already ready for him. He's like, I got this for you.
Now finding his rhythm once again, CHRISCCH would look to ride the momentum he's gained to reset the bracket against a Prototype who's firmly planted his feet, prepared to take every strike from CHRISCCH and throw it back at him.
CHRISCCH, back off a little bit, let him run into the ball. It's not a lot of damage, but it's a little bit, right?
Yeah, I could open up to a lot of things. At the same time, so damage, you know, this is a lot. Straight hands, headbutt lands, dash up, nice. That should be enough. Prototype again on tournament point.
Good trade. Oh my gosh, that oh yep, EX.
Oh my god. Yeah, he's super focused on everything to get it done. And now the trigger to stave off some of that stun. Neutral jump, rocks it out this time with Prototype. Lands a confirm, tries to get the splash, anti-air, stays in front. Prototype trying to keep the pressure on him.
The call out.
He sees one more hit. He sees one more hit, dog. I dare you. I wish you would do something. He's saying to CHRISCCH, he's looking right in front of his face. I wish you'd do something. He's at the EX bar. Meets him in the sky. Prototype is your winner of this week's Wednesday Night Fight Street Fighter 5 tournament with Honda on winner's side, baby.
Yes. Did not go down to losers at all with Honda.
So that's it for Wednesday Night Fights 34. Congratulations to Prototype for winning the weekly tournament. For more Wednesday Night Fights action, not only for Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition, but other fighting games as well, and a whole lot more, make sure to check out Level Up Live. Also, if you enjoy what I do, don't forget to show your support by leaving a like, sharing my video with your friends, and by subscribing so you won't miss out on the latest recap from my channel. That's it from me for now. Till next time.